last day for sun, and we're leaving today to Toronto. And Toronto is now minus 20 and feels like minus 30, something like this. It's going to be snowfall, but it's nice here.
Yeah, they're
Why are you so sad?
Good afternoon, everybody. It's January 24. It's the last day, last noon. So we're leaving. It's so warm. You don't want to go. You don't want to go. I want to stay. It's so warm. It's so nice. I get to the mood that it's so awesome.
Yeah, we
we're
have
gonna
to
drive
come back.
to Tampa airport, and we will see something. And what we're gonna see? Okay, we leave.
Yeah, but it's our last day, so we'll still do some filming for you guys and for ourselves. But we have to move back to Canada today. So it's our last driving here on this is Ronaldo street or whatever it's called. It's really nice weather, warm and sunny, but a little bit humidity. But comparing with our Toronto's weather, it's much better.
Okay, so let's try to find the last time Tom Cruise building, and we're gonna take a look inside of his windows. Yeah, right here. Yeah. So there is a 2-story, that one. Big window. Okay, Tom Cruise, good luck. We're leaving, alright? Yeah, there's a Tampa Bay on the right side. It's a bicycle route. I can see people running and jogging. here. There is an International Plaza. It's a huge shopping mall. I would say as a almost like a part of the Tampa airport. So it's very expensive upscale stores, very expensive restaurants. I didn't see even like the Starbucks or Subway sandwiches inside of the food court. So it's quite expensive. So we're gonna see around. I'm gonna go inside. Wow, it's jam-packed. The people probably spending like the hours and hours before the flight to see some goods. We're driving around in about like 20 minutes. There is no spot available.
Old ducks toys. Okay, anyway, we're going to mall, inside of mall, right?
International Plaza.
Great.
It's so warm. It's so nice. I don't want to leave. Oh God, there's no humidity.
It's here actually in Tampa, but in Clearwater there's humidity. But we are right now in Tampa, right beside International Airport. So we're close to our flight. Okay, what stores here?
A lot.
Gucci, Coach, Burberry.
Yeah, there's all
Paris, yeah, Louis Vuitton.
Gucci, Schmucci, yeah.
Louis Vuitton, Michael Kors, and
Kate Spade, Michael Kors, yeah. Tiffany,
yes. Okay,
Saint Laurent.
a lot of.
Expensive. $50,000 American dollars. Very strong. Engine. Some of the stores I don't even know. Oh, H&M. Do you want to go to H&M?
Yeah, we can go there. Yeah.
Let's go.
It's a kids section. Canadian H&M is much cheaper.
Kind of interested in what kind of people walking here. So once again, it's Tampa International Airport, International Plaza. So probably it's lots of guests, lots of tourists.
They did on purpose this one?
Maybe domestic people, I don't know. But I can see absolutely different type of the people here around here. And different languages, not just Spanish and English.
Ray-Ban.
Yeah. Garage, Louis Vuitton.
Oh, you remember in Miami we were looking some particular suit, and it's almost the same. It's remind me of the same mall.
Like expensive one?
Expensive one, yeah.
Rolex. Oh my God! Look at this. Is this the Maserati?
Yeah, Maserati. Are you feeling it?
Yeah. Wow, it's a 40% off or what?
Oh yeah. I don't know how much is it. Special offer. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. It says it's cost annual fuel cost $900.
Annual per year. So
And they're old. Okay, let's continue maybe there.
Tesla. American Eagle Outfit.
Okay. Okay, I'm turn on. Wow, it's a
The wow, but the problem is it's the size. Smart people have a large brain, they have a large head. So I have a large head.
okay. Well, so what size? What about size?
No, I kind of like it. It's covering everything, right? But and they're absolutely identical, right? They're identical. That's absolutely the same, right? I just want to say thank you to my lovely wife. My dream finally come true. I got my Ray-Ban glasses, the really Ray-Ban glasses. I love Jack Nicholson, okay? And Jack Nicholson always wearing the Ray-Ban glasses. So it's not advertising, I just have to say I love Jack Nicholson. And finally it's exactly what I wanted, okay? I couldn't find it. I was looking for years and years to come. But finally I got it. Super comfortable. My dream come true. Is it for children only?
Yeah. The parents look here. Majority is dads with kids.
Yeah,
And women, they're actually on a shopping. Dads and kids. Zone.
It's very soft. It's like a sand, but it's very nice and soft.
Yeah. Dads and kids. So we spend our hour here, right? And this is mall.
Yeah.
And we're moving to our car. And after that we have to drop car at a rental center. And after that we're gonna take
Actually, I asked the people what kind of customers is here. They said it's a mix, but 90% it's the people who is waiting for the planes. Okay, so they drop the probably luggage or something, and they're coming back and doing the shopping. But it's very expensive. It's very expensive.
Okay, let's go to car. Okay, we're just checking everything. Leaving car here in the rental center, just in case. Yeah.
I want to give you feedback on the car. We love this car. So 5 days we were driving on only one tram. So very comfortable, very nice. I love it. It's kind of simple car, the Chevy, but I love it. It's very good.
It's light, maneuverable, yeah. And gas actually if be
Chevy truck.
Chevy truck. Yeah, if be more accurate, we actually used 3-4 of tank. Okay, so let's check.
On Saturday, and today is Saturday.
Not full, 3-4. 3-4. Quarter, we had a quarter before. Yeah. Done, right?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, I left there. Done.
Uh,
So we have a shuttle, bus
think it's the same- I
shuttle.
think it's the
Same
same
guy, yeah, it's the same guy. So we're taking. Oh. Yeah. Have it. So we just came.
Okay, thank you very much. All right.
Thank you. Okay, take it your. Take it. It's a heavy. Whew, it's a hot today. It's a hot. Okay, we need four. Yeah.
It's called the train terminal.
Yes.
But which terminal we don't know.
Terminal here only one.
We have to check the weight. Okay, I don't want to change that. Just want to make sure it's 23 kilos, 50 pounds. And then, yeah.
It's a summer. It's a summer and we're leaving. So Alec? Yes, we can do it. Just hold on.
This train is bound for the main terminal.
Он сказал вторая.
Stop is the
Yeah, she said stop number 2 on the second floor.
Okay. Oh,
next stop is the economy parking station.
we need an elevator.
I need
You need
slide
this,
for myself.
and I have to drag you, right?
No, I can do like this one with my own feet.
Yes, of course. No, let's go to elevator. We will not just have it as good.
Oh, wow.
Only us here?
Hello. 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 Do you see same plate? Do you think it's the natural? I think it's plastic.
No, it's natural.
Wow, it's not plastic.
I can see this one. Yeah.
So fantastic. Oh, wow.
This is airport, right?
Yeah, there's airport. Look at this. Look at this beauty.
Mm-hmm.
You can remove the camera, just put it like, it's awesome. Look. So we are, I don't know, no, we are right here, okay? So the park rental is right here, right there, right? The probably shopping mall is there. So there's a airstrip right here. And Canadians, Air F is right, the Canadians, Porter, right there, this line. I know that, okay?
You know, yes.
I know that.
Okay, we actually in check-in and drop-off baggage area, trying to find porter. Look on the signs. It says Air Mexico, Air Canada, Alaska, American, British, blah blah blah. I don't see porter. Okay, let's move. Where's jet? Porter on the right, Alec. You see porter on the right?
So it's first.
we're kind of ready for check-in.
No, I'm sad. I'm sad.
Okay, we just checked in. We dropped our big bags, suitcases, and now we're going to passport control, right, or something like this.
I feel better now. I just saw the porter guys, the Canadians. I said like, okay, welcome to Canada. Finally, we're in Canada. Okay, so I feel better, less sad.
So we actually have to take one more train.
Show the stuff like.
Oh yeah, I remember this flamingo, pink flamingo. We actually arrived here. Okay. Oh, we have to scan. We have to scan.
I love Tampa International Airport.
Yeah.
Very good.
Just we have to get our tickets. It's interesting, right? But safety reason. Okay.
No, but you know what? It's a safety one, you know.
Let's go.
Porter right here.
Porter here, I see. All right. Gates.
what's the
yeah.
gates?
Gates 85. Yeah,
85.
this side, right?
85, yeah.
Here too, Alec.
Yeah.
So actually, we can go in here as well. Okay, we just get out from train. It's a beautiful, nice ride, and we're going inside. Oh, checking our stuff, carry-on bags, and our bodies. Okay, I'm turning off. Okay, we just checked everything, all
It's kind
our
of a little
stuff.
bit different. So they said, don't take your shoes, don't take your electronics, don't take this and this and this. Different policies. We flew from where? The last time, what did we fly from where?
Phoenix.
From Phoenix,
the-
yeah. So they check the tablets, even not the laptop tablets. all
Yeah, but
electronics,
here
everything.
different kind of X-ray.
Yeah,
machine.
and they're doing checking on everything right away.
Yeah. So on the
Check
left.
departure. On time, 6:25. 6:25 time.
Two boarding lanes to
5:55 will be
Please
boarding.
utilize both boarding lanes.
We have lots of time.
You know. Yeah.
So, like a small margarita pizza. Okay, so we have margarita, right? Huh? Like a beachy margarita pizza?
Margarita is already been.
No, I don't. Yeah, it's a $50 fine.
No, margarita, yeah, cream parmesan and mozzarella basil.
Well, it's what we have in Ottawa. Remember this in
Yeah,
Ottawa?
yeah. But I'm not kind of big fan of this. Do you want?
Let's explore something else. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it looks good.
So it's our gate, 8:55, Porter, Toronto. Departure at 6:25 p.m. Hope nothing will change. The eatery. Okay, it's our plane. Getting ready. They're loading baggage. Really warm. No, it's not. It's not last.
No, I can say the last words right now.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you want a few minutes in a plane? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Because Embraer, I love Embraer planes. Okay, and I love Embraer planes. It's just because it's two-seat, spacious for the feet, but two-seat, so you can sit with your loved one and hold the hands and read the poem together.
Oh yeah.
Look through the window, and it's important when you feel romantic, and
Okay.
we always feel
Yeah.
romantic.
When we got there, I'm gonna repeat this one. This is tape for you.
What repeat? What repeat?
Oh,
Don't repeat.
whatever,
Okay.
whatever you just said.
So you're gonna say like, hold my hand.
Yes, yes, exactly. Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna grab my hand, okay?
Стой здесь. Ой, stay here. Stay here, а? Ну еще, yeah, it's a closed. It's a closed.
Девочка.
Okay, we finally got on a plane. We just boarded. And yeah, outside it's warm, it's good, it's nice weather. And tomorrow it's gonna be snowstorm in
Welcome
Toronto.
aboard your Porter flight. In the interest of your safety,
Wat ik bedoelde
please
hier,
place your
dat
hand
ding dat wil
luggage
hier.
over
Die
its
is
storage
een zin
compartments or under the seat in front of you.
I'm gonna play this.
Please ensure baggage
You
does
ready?
not block aisles
You put stop or what?
No. Are you ready to
No, I'm not ready.
come
No.
back?
No.
Would like to remind you that
You don't like it, this is idea. Okay.
The, I didn't say
It's
anything.
interview finished.
Porter Airlines
No,
seeks to
it's very sad. It's very sad. But in the same time, I'm always happy to be in a Porter because it's Canada. It's Canadian Airlines. I love it.
airplane mode
I'm
cellular service is
I'm ready to kiss and hug those guys who just check in.
No.
Okay, so,
Yeah. Okay, anyway.
placed either in a bag under the seat in front of you or in
It's nice outside.
And cruising time up to Toronto will be 2 hours and 25 minutes at 36,000 feet. We did encounter some areas of late turbulence around the Charlotte airport, I guess, as we're on our way down, and because of that system that's pushing up north. On arrival in Toronto, the weather's negative 14 degrees, chance of light snow, with more snow over after midnight and into the morning. I do hope you enjoy your Porter service this evening, and welcome aboard.
And once again, good evening, folks. We kindly ask that at this time to please remove your headsets in preparation for the safety demonstration. Thank you. Passengers wearing headsets are kindly asked to remove them for the duration of this demonstration. Au nom du commandant de bord et de l'équipage, your life jacket is stowed in a pouch beneath your seats. When removed from its pouch, the life jacket looks like this. It is reversible type and slips over the hand. Bring the strap.
Toronto. I already feel it's cold over there. Let's guess what it is. Is it the 4-1?
Probably.
Straight line is full. The what? No?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, it's Mississauga there. On that.
Sevilla.
Yeah. There's more way.
Funny. See the airplane waiting.
Oh yeah. Hit the camera. Kick the camera. Move that to downtown.
No, it's Mississauga, I think. Yeah, it's Mississauga.
Bags carefully. Safety.
Okay, we're home. Houston Airport. So we're gonna pick up our luggage. Bagage. Okay. So if you like it, subscribe it, and we will see you next time. Stay with us, guys.
Yeah, stay with us.